Imagine a prehistoric campfire flickering under a vast night sky. A human figure bends over, scratching a sharp stone against a harder rock, creating the first knife, a tool that changed everything about eating and survival. This simple act sparks a revolution in how we cook and eat, yet we barely notice the technology shaping our meals every day. Why has the humble fork taken centuries to win our hearts, while fire remains king? Let's dive into the fascinating, often surprising history behind the tools on your kitchen counter. Knives aren't just kitchen staples, they predate fire and storytelling itself. How did something so simple become mankind's most crucial cutting edge? Let's slice into that history. Around 2.5 million years ago in Africa, early humans chipped sharp flakes of flint to craft the first knives, not just for eating, but to kill and survive. Archaeologists found these tools in Olduvai Gorge, Tanzania, showing that mastering the blade helped shape human evolution more than any other tool. Think of knives like the Swiss Army knife of prehistory, multifunctional and endlessly adaptable. Just like a Swiss Army knife folds secrets beneath its surface, an early knife could slice meat, strip bark, or cut twine. Their design marries simplicity with versatility, a principle still true in kitchen tech today. Fast forward to your modern chef's knife, curved, balanced, polished. Its lineage isn't just about aesthetics but centuries of refinement. The Japanese santoku or the Roman gladius both trace back to flint edges. The takeaway? Food tools evolve slowly because great design solves fundamental human needs, enduring for millennia. We can't imagine eating spaghetti without a fork, right? Well, it wasn't always that way. This humble utensil fought hard to join the table, and it's a story of social awkwardness, etiquette, and stubborn tradition. In the 11th century Byzantium, a princess shocked her new Venetian husband by eating with a fork. Italians thought forks were pretentious and lazy, mocking anyone who used one as overly delicate. This utensil wasn't just a tool, it was a cultural symbol, awkward, alien, and resisted fiercely for centuries. The Catholic Church labeled forks sinful in the Middle Ages, equating the two-pronged device to a devilish pitchfork. Forks challenged the natural order of hand-to-mouth eating. It took decades, even centuries, for them to cleanse their reputation, proving that kitchen tech can be as much about belief and norms as practicality. By the 18th century, the fork went from being a court oddity to a common utensil across Europe and America. Its slow acceptance transformed dining etiquette, hygiene, and even table design. Today, forks help us savor different textures and flavors, proving that sometimes the quirkiest tools win. Why do Chinese cooks chop everything small and eat with chopsticks? It's not just culture, it's about conserving precious fuel. Let's see how fuel scarcity sculpted entire culinary traditions. In historical China, wood and charcoal were scarce, expensive resources. Chefs used knives to chop food into tiny pieces, so dishes cooked faster and more evenly, using less fuel. This economical cutting style helped create the aromatic, quick-stirred dishes we love today, highlighting the link between tech and environment. Chopsticks, unlike forks or spoons, don't pierce food, so no juices are lost during handling. This minimizes the need for long cooking times to retain flavor and moisture. It's a subtle energy-saving utensil design that matches the fuel constraints of the region, proving that eating tools also conserve resources. Entire cooking styles, from steaming to wok frying, responded to limited fuel availability. The Chinese culinary toolkit is a brilliant example of how technology isn't just about convenience, it's survival strategy. It changes our food, our culture, and how we interact with every meal. Remember that flickering campfire and the first sharp stone? That's still with us every time we pick up a knife or fork, tools that are much more than metal or wood. They're centuries of human innovation and survival recalling how necessity, belief, and environment shaped your very next bite. Next meal, try chopping a little smaller or savor eating with a utensil you never usually use. Notice the history you're tasting. Subscribe for more book summaries like this one.